How are we doing this morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Cubs Daily, presented by Fan Arch. My name is Stephen Ryan. The Cubs rally back, tied for their biggest rally of the season in a thrilling 7-6 victory on Labor Day. We're going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about Colin Rea, and is the jig up with him? He's been getting hit a little bit harder each and every start, and we're going to talk about the bats finding their way to victory, and we're going to preview the next game as well, all right here on Cubs Daily. So let's hop right into it. The Cubs were trailing 6-1 in this game, ladies and gentlemen. It was started off 3-0. The first few innings of this game just seemed like a disaster, right? Colin Rea couldn't get right. Kyle Tucker misplayed that ball in right field that led to 2 runs. Ian Happ got picked off second base on a 3-0 count. I mean, just what was happening? It just was chaotic. It wasn't our best brand on the field either. Sometimes there's just those idiotic mistakes that put this team over the edge for me. And it's just, wow, what a response, right? Because it was like the tale of two halves in the game, right? The Cubs were trailing 6-1, I believe, entering the 6th inning in this one. And then the bats rallied, right? We were able to find ways to win games, which is what really ultimately matters. Because around the 4th inning, if you took a look at the scoreboard, okay? Just hear me out. If you took a look on the scoreboard, 5th inning, right? It was 6. Where's the other run come from? Oh, yeah, they got one in the first. 6-1. 6-1 Braves entering the bottom of the 5th, okay? The Cubs scratch another run across, make it 6-2. The Brewers are up 4-0, 5-1 on the Phillies in the middle of their game as well. And both scripts flipped completely, okay? That 6th inning for the Cubs was tremendous, okay? 2 wild things happened, okay? Pete Crow Armstrong bunted to get on base with 2 strikes. I think they said it was the first of all year for the Cubs, or maybe even in all of Major League Baseball. I did not confirm that fact yet. But then the next plate appearance for Dansby Swanson, who has notoriously struggled hitting with 2 outs and runners in scoring position, laced a double to the gap to make it 6-4. And just like that, we are back in this baseball game, and momentum is riding, right? Colin Rea gave up 3 runs. Taylor Rogers gave up the other 3. But then the bullpen who came in did their damn job and were able to shut the door on multiple opportunities for the Braves to score as well. Now, the Braves are having a down year. There's no doubt about it. But you know the bats in that lineup are still really, really good. Ozzie Albies is a proven Major League player. Ronald Acuna Jr., stud. Matt Olson, stud, etc., etc. They have the talent. We just, the pitching has not lined up for the Braves so far this year. So, again, the Cubs able to escape that one. Absolutely magnificent. And then the Brewers blew their lead as well. So now the Cubs sit 5.5 back of the Brewers, starting off September on the right foot. I'm just going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how much more I can expect of Colin Rea. The dude has been nothing short of sensational for what we've asked of him this year, right? Kind of brought on that long inning relief role. He was thrust into the starting position due to Justin Steele being hurt, and he's been steady. He's not a blow by you pitcher. He throws strikes, and sometimes he gets hit and he gets hit hard. Now, again, 4 2/3 innings, 3 runs. It's not great, but how much more can I expect of this? I can't. I will be stressing on the couch in the fetal position if he's pitching meaningful innings in the playoffs, okay? I will be nervous as hell. Now, a key cog to this game was Aaron Savali, okay? The recent acquisition. People wanted to trade for him, right? Can't blame that you wanted to trade for him, but I'm so glad we just picked him up on waivers, right? We get him for, essentially less weeks, but way less of a price to carry on him as well. And he did the damn thing, man. He went solid 3 innings, no earned runs. He gave this club a chance to win, and you got to give him a big shout out on that front, right? I mean, just absolutely everything we needed. 4 strikeouts, only 1 hit, just sensational. And, so like I said, honestly, I'm more comfortable if we let Savali start and put Colin Rea in the bullpen. But I think Savali is a solid replacement for Ben Brown because honestly, it was 6-1, right? That's when they brought, or it was 6-3. That's when they brought Savali in. But if Ben Brown's in that situation, maybe he gives up a few more runs and this team doesn't even have a chance to win. But Savali shuts the door and this team finally feels like they can fight back and get in the ball game. Ian Happ looking great. 3 more hits today again. Even though one of those hits was a bloop single, I'm sorry. He was due for a hit in the hit column no matter how hard he hit it. He was due for that for the amount of unluck we've been talking about recently with him. And yeah, just kind of goes to show you, man, these bats, they're starting to find a way again, right? I mean, I saw it here today. Carson Kelly, I don't think had any extra base hits in the month of August. He only had 1 double and 1 home run after the All-Star break, and that was in July. And today, he had 2 of the biggest hits this season so far to keep going in that Central Division chase. So shout out to Carson Kelly. Just keep battling. Even Pete Crow Armstrong, he got himself a hit as well. This team is starting to find itself. Even Saya, he hit the ball hard a couple times as well. So it's about staying steady. It's about staying consistent with the approach. And I have full faith that this offense is going to be just A-okay for this ball club, ladies and gentlemen. But it's going to come down to pitching. I still think the pitching is the weaker point of the two, right? Obviously, the bats can go cold, and it's going to be a struggle, but the pitching gives me, the heebie-jeebies. Like, I get stressed every time in these games, man. When it's not Shota or, Cade Horton, because even Matthew Boyd, man, like, I've talked about him before, like, how much more can he really, really give us? Like, it's scary, man. It's scary. So Javier Saad has been solid the last 3 starts, but again, he's the 5th starter. Not a lot of proven innings on him either. So there's a lot of questions to entering this month and October, but we're going to get our answers soon, and I'm very, very excited about that. So kudos on the Cubs offense. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't, the greatest, but, they got the hits when they needed them, and that's the important part, right? 7 left on base. We went 3 for 11. The Braves were 5 for 12 with runners in scoring position. Again, they executed to a T, but the Cubs, they found a way to win the ball game, and, that's what good teams do. They just find ways to win ball games. I'm not saying the best team in baseball. I'm not saying anything of that nature, but good teams find a way to win games that they don't truly deserve, and the Cubs, they did just that today. So, going for the series win tomorrow. On the bump, we got Shota Imanaga. He has been very, very steady for us all season long, even though he was out for that month. Whenever he pitches, I know this team has a chance. Hopefully, the offense can jump on Joey Wentz or whoever the probable starter is for the Braves. We're going to have a 6:40 start time. Yeah, with Joey, I think it's Joey Wentz. He's 5-4 with a 4.92 ERA. The Cubs should have some solid success here against them. Ian Happ is batting 1,002 at bats. Horner's 2 for 3 against them. Tucker's 3 for 4 with a home run. Justin Turner's even hit a bomb too. So I expect Justin Turner to be in the lineup tomorrow as well. But I'm also excited to watch Carlos Santana continue to get at bats for this team, right? I think he's going to be a great fit off the bench. Carlos Santana is a switch hitting first baseman, so I think he's an excellent upgrade as the backup bat option for this team. So I'm excited to watch him. Aaron Savali did the damn thing again today, man. I'm very proud of this team finding a way to win. It wasn't the greatest win, like I understand that, but just where we were in the 4th inning to where the Brewers were winning, and you're just like, oh, we're gonna go 7.5 back. It's it's over. Bam, just like that, it's 5.5. We gained a couple games this week, entering the 2nd week of September. We're 3.5 back, and then they're sweating. We have a race in the Central, so nice hope there. Let's see here. The Padres, they were battling with the Orioles here in that one, and the Orioles did hold on 4-3. So the Cubs gained another game with that first seed in the wild card position. So good things to see here for the Cubs. Again, tonight, 6:40 on the bump. Shota Imanaga in Game 2 going for the series win. We're going to have the whole breakdown here tomorrow on Cubs Daily. So if you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Again, share your thoughts in the comment section below. I am excited to hear from every single one of you. And again, it's Go Cubs Go. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. We'll talk soon.